Well, hello there, Aquarius. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your mid-January reading. We're going to take a look first at the overall energies for the next 3 to 4 weeks, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. So I have not yet put up your 2025, and to be honest, I'm waiting until we move into Aquarius season. So I'll put that up for you next week. So happy birthday. I feel like that this Capricorn energy is really kind of like mucking up the waters for you. So we're going to just wait another week. Things are going to change once we move into your season. So I'm really excited about that. And I promise to have your reading up at next week. So let's see. Yeah, Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. That's that energy that I'm getting, right? It's kind of like... It's really hard because Aquarius, I think you are ready to go. It's kind of like, okay, this is a seahorse, but you're like a horse in the gate, like a racehorse in the gate. You're ready to go, but it's not quite time yet. It's not quite time. Let's see what else we have here. Passion and pleasure, savor your life. Yeah, I think it's just kind of like, okay, I know things are going to change, right? But in the meantime, while I'm just sitting here, I'm going to allow myself to enjoy, because I feel like once the race begins, think about it. You're the racehorse in the, I don't know what they call it, the gate or the stall or whatever, right? And all the horses are lined up, right? And maybe you and all your Aquarius friends. And you're in there, you're ready to take off. You're ready for the new year to start. You're ready for your season to begin. You want to do new things, especially now that Pluto's in your first house, right? It's kind of like, I'm ready to go, but something's stalling the beginning of the race. So it's kind of like, okay, hang out, enjoy. Because once those gates open, once the race begins, then the work really begins, right? So it's, I mean, in a good way, right? But it's kind of like, yeah, just enjoy the time right now. Just watch and wait. Just allow things to kind of play out the way they may need to play out. Yeah, look at this magnetism. I attract and magnetize to me all that I need to get what I want. Yeah. I feel like there's this energy of I want it, but I want it now. But Spirit is saying the time's not quite yet right. It's so interesting. Yeah, the orphan is, you're feeling rejected. You may be sitting there going, Mary Sue hasn't done my 2025 reading. She's rejecting me. I'm not rejecting you. I love you very much. Yeah, it's kind of like allowing yourself to see that the universe hasn't forgotten you. I haven't forgotten you. People haven't forgotten you yet, Aquarius. It is kind of interesting because, I follow other tarot readers and astrologers on YouTube, and it's kind of like everybody has had that same type of energy. It's kind of like Capricorn is taking over Aquarius right now, right? It's kind of like we cannot let go of that Capricorn energy. It's hijacking, right? Pluto moved into Aquarius back on, I think, November 19th. It was in November. And it's kind of like, this is supposed to be your time to shine. You are the star, right? You're supposed to be shining right now. But Capricorn has totally hijacked your fresh start here. Yeah, it's kind of like interesting. And you're kind of like, well, why is everybody still talking about Capricorn? When are they going to start talking about me? Oh, Aquarius, you allow yourself to sit in this for a minute, understanding that, sometimes the universe knows, yeah, look at divine timing. Divine timing. Your timing, it's time. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. You just have to allow it to come. Allow it. You don't really have to maybe take any action at this time. There's something beautiful coming to you. And you so deserve it. You so deserve it. Yeah, I feel like there's something. You could be having a trip or somebody knocking on your door, but it's kind of like, it's even like a trip. maybe you have a trip planned for April, and it's kind of like, oh, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. I just want to go on that trip right now. Okay, well, if you went on that trip right now, maybe it would be winter, right? And you want to go somewhere like, maybe you're wanting to go somewhere warm, okay, in April. You have this trip planned, and maybe you're going to go to the beach or somewhere that's really pretty in the springtime, right? And it's kind of like, but I just want to go right now. Well, if you go right now, there's going to be 3 feet of snow. You're not going to get to see the beautiful spring flowers, right? So go on that trip, but you're not going to experience it in the same way as if you would allow yourself to wait till April, right? It's that kind of energy. It's also like when we're getting ready for a trip, getting ready for a new chapter in our life to open. Sometimes we can get fearful that it's not going to happen, or fearful that, things aren't going to play out. But that is also getting prepared. It's kind of like, a new mom, a pregnant mother nesting, right? It's kind of like, this is your time to nest, to prepare for the baby, okay, that is coming once your season really starts. Yeah, it's allowing yourself to get excited about the beginning instead of saying, I just want it now. Yeah, because it's going to come, but it's going to come on its own time. It's kind of like, like if you've ever been pregnant, it's kind of like, you get to the due date, and it's kind of like, well, that baby should be here. I'm just so ready for this baby to be here. That's kind of like, okay, the baby's coming when the baby wants to come. You can't force it. You have to be a little bit more flexible. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Patience. Have patience. The patience, temperance energy popping out. Have patience. This is on the way. Oh, and it's so funny because it is the Page of Pentacles, right? Like a child. Some of you may be, wanting to have a baby. Okay, understanding part of that is divine timing. Okay, it's going to happen when it's going to happen. There's something here, though, with the Page of Pentacles, right? You're wanting to commit, or you're wanting someone else to commit to offering you something, right? Or to learning something new. Page of Pentacles, having somebody come in and offer you something, or you're wanting to offer it to somebody else. You're wanting to make a commitment, but that commitment isn't quite yet ready for you, all right? So it's allowing yourself to sit there, to manifest in a positive way, to raise your vibration, knowing that you're becoming more magnetic in attracting this. Yeah. I love this. I put up a reading this last weekend because the North Node moved into Pisces, the South Node into Virgo. That energy is going to be with us for the next 18 months. This is the energy of magic. Magic can happen. Pisces is all about magic and dreams, right? Virgo is reality. It's all about your dreams becoming your reality. But in order for that to happen, we have to overcome our Virgo shadow elements. We all have them, no matter what sign we are. The Virgo shadow elements of being overly critical, or perfectionistic, or expecting perfectionism of others, of analysis paralysis, anxiety, right? It's kind of like, I feel like part of it is allowing yourself this magical new thing, okay? New commitment, new opportunity to come to you. But in the meantime, you're allowing yourself to not be overly critical of how long it's taking, right? Or thinking this thing has to come in this perfect way. It's allowing yourself to work through those while you're waiting. Yeah, Nine of Cups. I think, you have the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups. You have something that you really and truly are wishing for. Nine of Cups is your wishes and dreams. But you're feeling like, well, it hasn't come in. It's not for me. It's not going to happen, right? Well, when we allow ourselves to get into that energy, then we attract more of that energy. This is you saying, okay, I'm not going to be overly critical of the universe or a certain person, okay? Maybe that you're wanting a commitment from, whether that's professionally or personally, right? I'm not going to be overly critical of that or have expectations around that. Instead, I'm going to just sit here and wait and be in my highest vibration, sit in this energy of loving myself and knowing whether this comes in or not. Okay, part of the magnetic energy here is knowing your value, loving yourself, whether this situation happens or happens the way you want it to or happens when you want it to, right? It's allowing yourself to just sit here and take good care of yourself and listen to your intuition and love on yourself. Because the thing here is that there's something really stuck here. You have the stuck energy, your obstacle is stuck energy, hanged man, and mending. I have a feeling this is a relationship. It does not have to be romantic. It could be between you and like an adult child or you and a parent, because we have the Page of Pentacles here. We also have children in this. It does not have to be child energy, but there is kind of a strong energy of of that here. So the mending, okay, you're wanting this situation to mend. You want to recommit to this person, or you want this person to recommit to you. But there's something about seeing this in a different perspective. Perhaps they need to see it in a different perspective. Maybe you need to see their side of the story in a different perspective. Yeah, you have the Six of Cups. Really trying to work to get this to go long term. But part of it is you can't push too much. Remember, you're being a magnet. You're holding a love for this person. You're holding space for this person, but at the same time, holding space and loving yourself. Understanding that if you're trying to push too hard in this situation, you're going to push this person away. It's kind of like allowing yourself to let this person have some time to see things in a different perspective. The thing that you can do is to be in your highest vibration, loving yourself and loving this person, even if it means loving them from a distance, right? Yeah, because Two of Wands, I feel like there's a little bit of a decision here, right? Two of Wands, Chariot, Four of Wands. It's going in the right direction, but somebody, either you or somebody else, has to decide, right? Somebody else is making a decision which way they want to go. Once they make that decision, things go quickly. So if this is in the career sector, the scenario might be that you've put in for a promotion, or you sent your resume, you've followed up on the resume, you've done some things, and the answer you got back is, we're not ready yet to make a decision, right? You don't know what else is going on, right? Maybe they're thinking about cutbacks. Maybe they're thinking about promoting you to a higher position, because maybe they're thinking somebody is going to be leaving, maybe to have a baby. Maybe you'll fill that slot, right? So you may even be getting a better job, right? But it's understanding your job right now is to hold space, hold loving space for this in order to allow it to come to you, right? I think that is really hard. That is really hard. It's kind of like, no, I want a decision. Why are they taking so long? If this is a personal situation, this person may be having to take some time to think. You may have even shared something with them, a hope, a dream, whatever. And they may need some time to kind of like, okay, I want to sit in this for a minute. I want to think about it, right? It's allowing them to have that time. Or perhaps somebody has offered you a commitment and you're kind of like, okay, wait a minute. I want to sit and wait with this, right? And that could be either professional or personal. Because your advice here is to really assess the situation. Don't go quickly. There is a balanced situation, okay? So a commitment. This is a commitment. Okay, there is a commitment here, but if you're focusing on your fears about the situation, you're a magnet, you're going to attract in more fears. If you can sit in this energy of balance, right, and love, if you can sit in that energy, you're going to attract in the best possible situation for you. Whether it's the situation you're trying to get to work or not. So in other words, rejection is God's protection. If this person or the situation says no, then that's not the right scenario for you. It means, okay, then I'm now open to go look for other possibilities. And if you are being offered something, because there is this energy, you could be receiving some kind of an offer. It's about not allowing yourself to make a quick decision. Watch and wait. And I'm telling you, you really don't want to make any big decisions until we have the new moon in Aquarius on January 29th. If you can put off any decisions until then the energy is really in your favor, okay? Because I feel like, that is a time of new intentions. It's in your sign. What new intentions do you want for yourself? I think between now and then, you're going to gain more insight and clarity about what it is that you really want for yourself. How does this commitment come into play? Allowing your spirit guides and angels to bring in the best opportunity for you. Right? And not jumping at the first one because you're fearful there won't be another one on your path anytime soon. Okay, so let's see this. Yeah, I feel like it has something to do with love and romance, maybe a twin flame. We have the Lovers, the Four of Wands. You're anxious about it. But if you are you putting time and energy into the anxiety around this situation, because you're only going to get more of that? Are you focusing on what doesn't work in this situation or in this relationship? Then you're going to get more of that. Understanding you're a magnet. So if you want love and joy and happiness and prosperity in whatever situation it is, it's kind of like put down the fears and focus on the happy outcome, right? It's kind of like really holding space for that, for the highest good, okay? Yes, really beautiful energy. And I feel like that Capricorn, hijacking of your Aquarian, your beautiful Aquarian energy, right, is coming into play here. It's bringing up the fears of whatever the situation is. If you're not hearing back, you're thinking, oh, they don't like me, they don't want me, they're rejecting me, whatever it is. It's kind of like, no, I'm going to say, maybe the decision maker is on an extended vacation, right? Maybe whatever it is, it's kind of like, I know, just keep saying to yourself, I know that this is working in my favor. It's destined, whatever this is, it's leading you to your destiny, whether it's this situation or not. So it's allowing spirit to take the reign, allowing your guides to lead you in the direction, and don't be too determined to get your way in this, because you're getting your way. It's just maybe not the way that you're thinking it's going to be. All right, Aquarius, let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of that energy, right? Waiting for somebody else to give you something that you're wanting. A commitment, right? An acknowledgement of your value or whatever. In the meantime, until they do that, I'm going to not feel good about myself. This is you getting back into, wait a minute. If this person doesn't see my value, I know I can attract in somebody that does see my value, whether that's personally or professionally. I know who I am, and I'm only attracting in those situations, those people that are in alignment to seeing who I am, right? Yeah. So are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough, right? Abandoned, rejected. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. And that's why you're stuck. Your spirit guides and angels are keeping you in place to help you to see, who you are. What do you love about yourself? What do you value about yourself? Allowing yourself to spend time doing that, mending your relationship with yourself so that the external world or whatever this situation is doesn't impact you as much. You're allowing yourself to say, I know who I am. I value myself. And if this person or this situation doesn't see that, then that's fine. I have other people and other situations that are open, right? Are being drawn to me. Wow, powerful energy there, Aquarius. All right, well, look for your yearly reading next week. I will put it up on the 21st, so we're in Aquarius season. I wish you so much love and light. Bye for now.